just adding those finishing touches. This is how it started. The two openers started out well. Ashton started off with the proceedings with the ball in hand, but a good positive start for the Northern Falcons. The two openers gave everything out there at the center, really made sure that they be positive and proactive for role number one, and they played some really good shots all around the park. And Avishka Vijayavardhana was the man to pick up the first wicket. His previous two deliveries went for a 6 and a 4, but then the third delivery, it did the trick with the ball in hand for Ashton Lions. But then Wasim, he just continued to play some really good shots all around the park and really anchored the innings right from the beginning to the end, making sure that Ashton Lions would end up with a really good score at the end of their 25 overs, which they did. And the credit should go to Wasim, how he negotiated this bowling. Now, one of the good things about this bowling is Hamad. He bowled well, picked up a couple of wickets, and really made sure that the Northern Falcons are not going bizarre at the centre. And but even he couldn't do much with the ball in hand in this match, as Wasim really made sure that each and every bowler gets a good hammering out here at the centre. Not the best conditions to bowl at, especially if you are a fast bowler. The conditions were not that suitable. It was more of a batting friendly surface, and but nothing to be taken away from the way Wasim batted. Very pleasing to the eyes as well, and not overhitting the ball and making sure that every shot, every run matters. And he got the scoreboard ticking as well right from the start to the end, and there was not any moment of the game where Northern Falcons seems to be, running out of options to score and, being lethargic out there at the centre. So the runs really came in a steady rate, and the run rate, if you noticed, were well over 6 runs all throughout the 25 overs. So that is something that Northern Falcons would be really happy. The way they batted, the way the whole batting lineup batted, and how they batted around Wasim, who was playing more of an anchor role, and rest of the batters just came in and supported, and few of the batters like Praveen, and at the same time few other batters really complimented Wasim really well, and made sure that Northern Falcons would end up with a good score, and especially in those middle overs. And there were a few phases where the bowlers took control of the game, not by picking up wickets, but by regulating the run flow or restricting the run flow. But soon after a poor delivery was being bowled, the batters really made sure to thump on to those poor deliveries and to get those boundaries whenever possible. Whenever there's an opportunity, they went after the bowling and they picked up wickets, or rather picked up those boundaries when it mattered the most. So a good all-round performance from the Northern Falcons. Remember, both these teams are unbeaten in the tournament so far, and for Ashton Lions to preserve their unbeaten record in this tournament, they need to chase this target down. 197, and on a surface which is batting friendly, I would say this run chase is going to be very interesting to see. So stay tuned with us as well as we bring you ball by ball live action of this run